first is smart.
What's
So
going
check
on?
Allstate first for a quote that could save.
So I watched Monday Night Raw last night. That shit is trash. See, I'm from back in the day. I was born in '85. I'm 39 right now. So that means in the '90s, I was five. From 1990 to 1999, it was 5 to 14. Ugh. So I watched wrestling. I would say I really started watching it, really getting into it on my own when I was 12 years old. When I was into it when I was younger, just because my older brother liked it and watched it. I didn't really care for it. I just liked it and watched it because he did. Uh, Raw, I don't even know if they call it Raw's Warring. I don't think so. But Raw on Netflix, man, that shit is trash. They started off with a long ass back and forth between two people. Then this is my second time watching it since it's been on Netflix. I haven't watched Monday Night Raw or wrestling period since 1999, literally, because I remember when I entered the eighth grade in the fall of '99 and started really, because I went to a different school and all that. I just had new opportunities and a new life because my mom moved to a different part of the city. When I started playing football, and then when I started playing basketball, and then AAU basketball, because I ended up being real good in basketball. I never really played like that before. I knew I was good, but nobody else did. I didn't know how good I was measured up to other people because I never played for anybody or anywhere. So when I did start playing and I ended up getting involved in AAU basketball, it took away all the desire I had for watching wrestling or anything like that. And I never looked back at all. And I think 2018 I tore my Achilles, and I was kind of well, not kind of, I couldn't really do much because I had a boot on my leg. And a friend of mine let me use his WWE Network subscription, and I started watching old wrestling pay per views and stuff. Started watching videos on YouTube about certain things. I kind of got caught up, but I still didn't know a whole lot about the new era. The only person I really knew about was CM Punk because of some feud he had with Triple H. And I didn't know Triple H had this reign of power where he was winning matches. And oh my, that's why I'm glad I stopped watching because I couldn't stand Triple H. But so yeah, Raw on Netflix starts off with a damn near felt like 30 minutes of just talking. I know Raw sometimes will start like that, but back in the day, Raw would start like that. But I don't think it was that long. And if it was gonna be that long, it was gonna be entertaining. You had Vince McMahon. Say what you want. Vince McMahon is talented and entertaining, bro. They had Vince McMahon, Stone Cold, The Rock, everybody, dude. Just everybody, man. And if they would have a lot of commentary, it would be entertaining and funny and shit. Or it will move the story or the plot forward for whatever it is at the time. I think it was a CM Punk and it's Seth Rollins. I swear to God, I don't know anything about wrestling. I'm going off of what I saw and what I've been seeing the past since last Monday. Actually, when I saw Raw was on Netflix and I checked it out, and I've been kind of interested in seeing and following it ever since. Honestly, um, so there's a guy CM Punk, Seth Rollins. There was another guy that came. I think his name was McIntyre. He had some swords in his name. They were talking for like, and I like watch a lot of stuff on silent because I'm usually on my phone or watching basketball on silent and just doing other stuff. So this was like late at night, like 1 or 2 in the morning when I watched Raw. I didn't get to the first match. It felt like to like an hour in, and next time I'm gonna keep track or see. I could go see right now, but that'd be doing too much. But it felt okay. Let's say it took 45 minutes to get the first match underway. Then that was trash and underwhelming. And I guess some dude, he looked like La Parka. There's a dude that looked like La Parka on there. I thought he was gonna be cold because cruiserweights that wear those masks and those suits like that, or wrestlers that wear those masks and those suits, period, they always nice at wrestling. They always cold. And cruiserweights really, honestly, have the most talent when it comes to wrestling, or the lucha libre. They really the most talented, bro. They don't draw. It doesn't draw a lot of money or whatever like that. So it may seem like, the bigger names and shit are the bigger draw or whatever like that. But like if you go back and look at WCW matches, the cruiserweights or lightweights in the WWF, like Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio, La Parka, Ultimo Dragon, Juventud Guerrera. Man, they had all kind of motherfuckers, man. Them motherfuckers was cold. They can do everything your favorite wrestler can do and more. And stuff that your favorite wrestler can't do. Hulk Hogan, The Rock, none of them motherfuckers. Triple H, none of them. Stone Cold, none of them can do what those motherfuckers can do, man. But this is America. It isn't glorified. But, so they had to do that look like La Parka. What is his name? What did they say his name was? Pena? It started with a P, I think. And they had some dude that looked like a fake ass Kurt Angle come to the ring. And they had a boring ass match. The crowd fucking sucks. The crowd don't even get into the shit. Man, and then what's up with like after the match? Motherfuckers just get to talking. Like, niggas will grab a microphone, just start cutting another promo after they win. Can we keep the show moving, man? Who else is gonna wrestle tonight? So you got La Parka Jr. You got La Parka Jr. Fucking, he beat Kurt Angle Jr. and then he gets on the mic and just starts talking for a long ass time about God knows what. Because like I said, the phone's on silent. I mean, I watch it on silent, on mute. I may every now and then boop, boop, turn the volume on. I wasn't interested in anything he had to say. The wrestlers, the Lucha Libres, I think that's what they're called. The wrestlers with the masks who are mostly Mexican or Latino. I ain't really too into hearing them cut promos and stuff. I love watching them wrestle, yes, absolutely. But then he gets to kissing people in the crowd. I guess that's his family. And that ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. But I guess it's happened in the past, man. But on Monday Night Raw, nigga, that's something that you do in like a big pay-per-view if you have a defining moment or something. Oh, let me go kiss my wife, get my family. There wasn't number girls, maybe his daughters or something. But so the first match was 45 minutes in. Now this is not exact. I'm just giving an estimate. That's what it felt like. The match was probably about 15 minutes at the most. It seemed like it was longer than that because it was so fucking boring. And then I thought La Parka Jr. was going to be cold. He was damn near mediocre as fuck. And then Kurt Angle Jr., he was trash too. Yeah, he was trash. I was trying to be objective and think of something positive to say about him, but he didn't impress me. And he looks like Kurt Angle, bro, a younger Kurt Angle. Not facial wise, but his presentation and how he dresses and everything. Uh, then he came out with like four other people that were dressed. They look like Captain America's fucking stable, whatever. So then Laparca, he wins his match. He cuts a promo, or maybe he wasn't a promo. He was just talking. And oh yeah, and then when CM Punk, I did see that CM Punk had mentioned the fires and stuff. So I guess that's why he came out. But I like that dude CM Punk. I do like him, and I like his character. I ain't gonna say I like him. I don't, I don't know him like that. I don't know about him personally, but his character and how he comes off, I like CM Punk. But he isn't the. They got him in like main events and stuff. He don't win a title. He was in a feud with Triple H. I just don't see it. Then I know he was talking to Triple H or something one time, and he had on a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt. I guess it was a call to Steve Austin, or I guess he feels like he embodies the spirit of Steve Austin. No, no. Steve Austin, one of a kind, nigga, just like The Rock, just like anybody, man. And I'm not saying he's trying to be like him, but he just like, I got that spirit of Steve Austin in me or something like that. I don't know. But so let's fast forward back. So Laparca exit the stage finally, nigga. They finally move on, and then they like do little skits and interviews backstage with it, which they've always done. But these are like trash now. It's not like back in the day. And I hate sounding like that. Like back in the day was just so significant. But it's true, bro. Back in the day, that shit, man, Raw's War was not just entertaining and just wrestling fans. We love this shit. But it was funny, nigga. That shit was funny, entertaining, like almost like another show on TV. Just with a wrestling aspect. Stories were easy to follow. Um, the two top guys when I was watching was Stone Cold and The Rock. And then you had like probably under that Undertaker, Kane, uh, Owen Hart, Ken Shamrock, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. But the top two motherfuckers was The Rock and Stone Cold. And it was just entertaining, funny. It made you want to tune in. Some chicks were backstage some dudes were giving some chicks flowers and shit like that. And I really didn't, I wasn't listening. I'm just watching. I'm like, I'm not even interested. And then, so whatever. They get to the next match. I can't even remember who it was. Bro, they only had like 4 matches in 2 hours and 25 minutes. I think that's how long the runtime is. It's like 2 hours, let's say 2 hours and 30 minutes. The niggas only had 4 matches. I can remember Raw's War had like 7 or 8 matches, bro. And Monday Nitro. Monday Nitro, they used to do a lot of dumb stuff. But Monday Nitro, I don't know, that's another story for another time. But yeah, some dude comes out, this pale ass skin, red hair dude, shameless, something like that. And I'm just looking at him like, what's the draw here? People like him. Huh? I guess, man. So, and then who was the other dude he fought? Man, he fought some little skinny dude. I'm like, man, like who the fuck is that? He looked like what with the little German dude from WCW. He used to do the little dance. He used to come in doing a little dance. He used to come in dancing and shit. And you just look at him and be like, man, this nigga skinny as hell compared to, your typical wrestler or wrestling physique. But he used to do his thing. So this dude came out. It was a cool match. It was better than the first match. And the little dude ends up getting beat. Then the Irish dude, I guess it's he's an Irish guy. He like looks in the crowd at somebody that's in the crowd. And they start like going back and forth over this one woman that's like sitting right there. Like, move, get out the way. Not her, but y'all get out the way so she could just sit here because she's like security or something like that. They just all in the way. Like, it's just terrible choreographed. It's just bad. And then I guess the other dude was a wrestler. He's in the crowd. I'm like, he's in the crowd. Why? And why he why is he not like backstage? Why is this not happening like backstage and it cuts to the camera and them doing this? Why is it here now? And if that was gonna happen, why didn't the dude come like over the guardrail to talk to or confront dude while dude was in the ring? And if they wanted to have him separate or something like that, he could have stayed in the ring and dude could have stayed outside, but over the guardrail, if you know what I mean, standing outside the ring, and they could have talked or did whatever little exchange they had. It was just a pointless ass. It was just weird to me that whole little exchange right there. Then let's see. But the little skinny dude, he did his thing though. I like the skinny guy, the little dude. But Spike Dudley is still the best little dude ever. Oh yeah, ever, yeah. I'll say that. Spike Dudley was like 5'8", 5'7", 5'8", 100 some pounds, bro. And going hard in the ECW. But so they had this chick. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, the dude with the roses or whatever, they was talking to the chicks, whatever. And then I guess there was a street fight they were promoting that was supposed to go on later that night, which wasn't even a street fight. They fought in the ring. I guess it was just no rules, so I guess that's why they call it a street fight. Um, it's an annoying ass chick. She's a white. Well, they all white, pretty much. But this chick name is Rhea. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Bro, this chick is so annoying. And she's always fucking like doing this funny ass man, these weird corny mannerisms, and she just tries too hard to me. And then she does this little smile where she's it's I just be like, what's her name? Ripley or something like that. I know it's like Ripley, like the alien. And I think she's from Australia or something. She had an accent. It sounds Australian. I'm sure she's Australian. And she comes down with her belt, they talk or whatever like that. And she looks like a dyke, bro. I mean, not a dyke. She looks like a transgender with all that fucking makeup on and shit. And I Google her. She looks cool when she doesn't have the makeup on and shit. But when she put on all that makeup and shit, she start looking like a dude kind of me. I ain't gonna lie. And not only does she start looking like a dude, she starts like acting like one or just carrying herself like one. You know what they call her, mommy? Nobody call her that. And then so some fat chick comes out. She was getting booed. She's like kind of a villain. I don't know if she's a villain or they just don't like her. But she handled that well. Man, when you get booed in wrestling, that's a good thing. That's a great thing, actually, man. Especially when you can provoke the boos. Not motherfucker just flat out booing you like Hulk Hogan, nigga. Like, oh man, they just don't like Hulk Hogan. But if you can provoke motherfucker and get a boo, that's how Stone Cold came. Not Stone Cold, but yeah, Stone Cold's a unique situation, man, because he was a heel. But motherfuckers like Stone Cold. Motherfuckers love Stone Cold. And this nigga couldn't do nothing wrong, man. But even if he tried, nigga. But yeah, so Rhea Ripley and the fat chick are having an exchange. Then another chick comes out, and then there wasn't a title match. This chick is holding a belt. I'm thinking she about to wrestle. There wasn't a title match. I guess they were just talking. And the one fat chick said that she was gonna win Royal Rumble. And don't get me wrong, I'm calling her fat. I'll give it to her big ass. So I ain't trying to play her or talk about her, but she is fat. Shit. Uh, yeah, so whatever. And that Rhea Ripley chick, I saw last week, and then when she won her title with the Undertaker, her and the Undertaker did this bullshit where they it's snowing like crazy. Undertaker did it. Her and Undertaker did some camera, some shit for the cameras that was cringy as fuck. But yeah. So exit those chicks. Then the next match starts. So this is only the second. So we've only been through two matches: La Parka Jr. and Kurt Angle Jr. and Sheamus. I want to say his name is Sheamus. It's something like that, like Sheamus. I don't know who the other dude was, but the other little dude I like. And you know what? The Sheamus dude, he was cool. That was a cool match actually. It's just nothing like whoever that Sheamus dude is. In the late 90s, he'd have been a jobber, what they call a motherfucker that's putting motherfuckers over. You would be like Steve Blackman is a better character and draw than you. Get the fuck out of here. And Steve Blackman didn't even have really a personality like that. But maybe that was a part of his character. But yes, Steve Blackman was a better character. And if they let Steve Blackman do more, which they should have, he'd have probably been a bigger star. But Steve Blackman too, you gotta have personality in wrestling, man, and it's gotta shine through. So maybe Shameless or Sheamus has a personality. I really don't know much about him, and like I said, I watched it on silent, so I didn't get the real. I didn't really hear him talk. I know he did speak. I didn't hear him talk. So we're starting the third match, and I don't even remember, bro, who it was. There's like no title matches. The WWE Championship, whoever's the champion, you know, on Raw, when I used to watch on Raw Monday nights, the champion was the center, and everything around the champion was the center of the show. CM Punk didn't come out wearing a belt when at the beginning of the show, nor did the other dude that came in there talking to CM Punk. I think there was another one. There was three of them. Now, the first time, I guess he's the heavyweight champion. The first time the heavyweight champion came and talked, it was like he was the Intercontinental Champion. This is the World Heavyweight WWF Champion, and his first promo or time on the mic was like an hour into the show. I felt like this should have been at the top of the show. If he's the champ, he should have started out the show. He was wearing a suit with the belt, and he was talking to some fake ass rock dude. And what's up with this? He's like a fake ass rock. Nah, I ain't gonna call him a fake ass rock, but is that yeet shit? And he's like Samoan, I guess, or something. Polynesian. It's like, what's up with this Polynesian Samoan coalition? And it's like all of them are over. Does The Rock have something to do with that? I know they probably inspired by The Rock to wrestle because there's an influx of them. Like, they're everywhere now in WWF. It's like, is that because The Rock's influence that you guys are here? Because when dude was talking, he was kind of corny. He was sitting there shaking and shit, and he had like a gold grill. He was in there like, and these like the storylines, and I'm gonna beat WrestleMania, and I'm gonna be the #1 contender. But it's like, jazz it up a little bit. Man, dude, like when you hear him talk, because I turned the volume on because I want to hear him. He has like a urban accent. He sound like he's not from suburbs or something like that. He sound like he's from the inner city or streets. And I almost thought he was black because of his diction and his tone of his voice and everything. But I just thought he was corny. Then he's an ill-built little Samoan dude. And I know there's been Samoans in the WWF since the beginning of time, man. But it's like they have something called the Bloodline, and man, if y'all don't get that corny ass shit out of here and just wrestle. So yeah, and it was just a promo. They didn't wrestle. So they in the ring talking. You got the heavyweight champion right here, and some dude, I guess, that's trying to come up or trying to get the belt. They just talk, and then I want to say the next match starts after that, bro. So we didn't get introduced in this show to the heavyweight champion until an hour into the show, and I don't even think I saw that dude last week. Why isn't that? I know they break it up between SmackDown and Raw, but why isn't where are the tag teams at? There was no tag team match, I don't think. No tag team belts I didn't see. I didn't see an Intercontinental Champion at all. Maybe I'm old. Maybe this is old shit. I saw the woman's champ, and I saw the World Heavyweight champ with that trash ass belt. That ugly ass big W. The belts are trash too. So we saw the women's champion, the heavyweight, and then we saw who? Maybe I'm missing something, man. But I don't give a damn about going back and trying to get everything right. I get better resources, I will. But yeah, man. So then that happens. I'm trying to recollect as much as I can. So I guess it's the main event. Bro, it might even been 3 matches. But here comes the main event. You got some dude with some big ass beard. And then you had, I want to say his name, is his name Finn Finley? Or am I tripping? Finn Finley is from back in the day, I think. And then, who was he fighting, bro? I want to say it's another Samoan. He had long hair and tattoos and shit. Uh, this was a street fight. Needless to say, it was underwhelming. It was a street fight. The motherfuckers got It was a street fight. The motherfuckers got. You wanna know something, man? It was on, but I really wasn't watching it, boy. So I ain't really about to force an opinion. But I did see the nigga got power bomb. Down there looked like a pile driver in the crowd onto a table. Then it made it seem like he was getting carried out on a stretcher. I honestly thought he was really hurt. Because when you watch the replay, it's like, damn, boy, that looked kind of dangerous. But these are professionals. And he end up like, but then you of course using my knowledge of professional wrestling, I'm like, oh yeah, he's about to go either. Because when I seen that he wasn't, they wasn't really rushing him, I was like, oh yeah, this is fake. He about to go hit him or something like that. And sure enough, he gets back in the ring. They end up finishing the match. I really don't remember who won. I want to say it was the Samoan dude. I don't remember his name at all. But yeah, and then that was it. Monday Night Raw. 2.5 hours of nothing. 2.5 hours of no fucking wrestling, nigga. And I thought this same thing last week. They only had like a few. I would say they had a total of 4 matches last week. But for real, I think they only had like 3 this time. I'll give them 4. I'll go back and check, but I just wanted to come on here and get my opinion on that Monday Night Raw because I just wanted to see, okay, maybe last week was a fluke, you know what I'm saying? It was a new, they were introducing Netflix and everything, so it was kind of an eventful one. Now, let's see what this is. It was in San Jose, the distraction of Netflix and everything out of the way. Now, let's see what's up. And I think last week's show is probably more entertaining than this just because all the shit that was going on, all the side shows and shit. But that's all I got, man.